The first thing you have to do to initiate the drop mark wizard is to find it. Click on Braunworks Desktop Marks SA. Click on Drop Marks Wizard. And this is what you see. You select a class and you've got three options. You can process an optional test, you can drop the lowest test for every student that qualifies, and you can make the final exam the student's final mark. So, you can select a class. I'm going to start with class 01, and I'm going to try and process an optional test. I'm going to do that for quiz 1. And I'm going to view it and see what's there currently. There's 3 students. Quiz number 1, Jane Doe's got 70 and a mark of 82. So the optional test would apply to her, so she should get that test removed. The other 2 students, Jim Doe, he's got a 98, so that's not going to be removed. And John Doe's got an 89, so that's not going to be removed. So let's test it out. I hit next. It warns me that it might take a couple of minutes. It's done. Now I'm going to view the results. You see Jane Doe, it's marked absent here. The mark went up by about 2. Jim Doe, no changes. John Doe, no changes. Close it down. Next, I'm going to drop the lowest test for every student. It's telling me that it might take a couple of minutes. You can restore your data by clicking the Restore button on the Desktop Marks SA main dialog and choosing the above file. So you can always back out the changes. Now I'm going to view it. And there's only 1 absent here, so there's no changes. Jim Doe, there's an absent here. That was changed. And John Doe, he already had an absent in his report, so he wouldn't have been a candidate. It affected Jim Doe because he didn't have an absent and the other 2 did, so his lowest mark was dropped. So that worked. Go back, and I process the high final mark option. Next. And I see that John Doe wrote an exam and he got 99%. He would normally get a final mark of 70%, but if I wanted to reward him for writing a good exam, I would just check the box. I hit next. It tells me that a backup file has been created, but in this particular case I'm going to have to start a new term before I restore the spreadsheet. Hit OK. And I can view the changes for John Doe. And you see his final mark is 99%, the same as his final exam. Close that down. And that is the drop marks was your